Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Gracious goodness. Yeah, that works. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second. I was supposed to go live at 8:30. Actually, I was supposed to go live at 8 o'clock. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I ended up eating a bowl of Reese's Puffs and which I don't typically eat breakfast. I was just starving. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. It seems like we got 7 likes already. If you guys can continue to hit the like button, I don't know how many people we have here. Oh wow, it just jumped. 78 people that's here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Anybody that's not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. You know, we got some good content here. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. It's been a not a long road, but it's been uh definitely slow in subscriber gains. Um, but you know, it's once you hit that milestone, I mean, it just feels great. So I can't wait to hit 200,000 subscribers. We're like 3,000. We're almost at 197. So we're about 3,000 subscribers away, which at this pace, it seems like it's going to take me a whole year to get 3,000 subscribers. But I appreciate you guys so much for just even being here. Good afternoon, Matt. Good morning for me, but good afternoon for you. Blood everywhere. Yes, we're seeing a lot of negativity in the market right now. Yeah, this is what I thought. Good morning, Matt. Terror Station still broke. It's still broke for you? I haven't had any issues. I haven't had a single issue with Terror Station or Station. Um, I ended up burning off the Terra Luna Classic that I wanted to burn off um, yesterday, and I haven't had any issues. Good morning from Finland. Yo, this is nuts. I know things are dropping. Time to free up some money to buy more. I hear you. Bonus live to buy and trade on crypto.com. Perfect time with this price fall. Yeah, I mean, you never know how far things are going to drop, and I don't know the reason why we're seeing things fully pull back this much. Um, but we're definitely seeing some major negativity here. I don't know if that's also over in the stock market as well. Let me check that out. Looks like the stock market is pretty green in the pre-market. You know, AMC is green from how much it fell yesterday. I was gonna make a video on that yesterday, but I got stuck. I'm still like leveling out my pool area. I'm doing it all myself, trying to put in the wood and everything, and it looks good. I just have to keep going back for more wood, and wood is expensive. Um, which is weird because I'm doing it with 4x4s, um, and 4x4 by 12s are like $17. 4x4 by 8s are, or no, sorry, 4x4 by 10s are $17. 4x4 by 8s are $10, and then 4x4 by 6 or 5, no, 6 is $8. And I'm like, how, like, where is the, like, I don't understand. I never understood it. That's a whole nother discussion. Is crypto high or low right now? It's definitely lower than it was, but it's still, yeah, I would definitely say it's on the low side. It's on the low side. Either way, no matter how you look at it, it's on the low side. Um, said who, Billy? Keep accumulating at the dip, bro. Paul, rapid listing. That's great, I guess. Just a matter of time, Matt. Those subscriber numbers will come fast. Um, more and more popular, my man. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I do want to be able to get to some of these levels. Obviously, it's not the most popular time on YouTube right now. We're not seeing views at their highest levels. We're not seeing advertisers pay at the levels they were. It's literally like cut in half. But you know, I'm happy to be doing this and happy to being able to spend a ton of time with my family and being able to work on the house when I want to and having free time. I believe I have a meeting today for like a one-on-one today, and that's at 12. Okay. Yeah, that's at 12. So I'll be able to do that later today. Um, just made up prices for the wood. Yeah, it seems like they have no logic behind it. Is anyone still having problems with Station and Terra moving coins? I'm not. I hear that some people are. Digital anything is easily manipulated and money is already devalued. I guess. Huge whales all working together to bleed new investors. Um, Hi Matt, I have a question about SHIB. Can their metaverse launch on the beta Shibarium release? I asked because the verse is due out the 14th of March. Could this mean maybe we skip the beta? No, I don't see how they're going to get a metaverse up and running with no type of visuals or anything like that. So I don't think that's a thing. I think their dates, whatever dates they would give, is just all over the place. That's why they decide not to give any dates for anything. They try and have cryptic messages, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, that didn't mean that." I'm saying that Valentine's Day, what is it, bow with a box with a bow or something like that. It's a cryptic message, and if they would have released it, then it would have been like, "Oh, I told you so." But the fact that they didn't, they're like, "Oh, well, it doesn't mean that we were gonna release it on that day." Um, so I don't know. I got 78K CRO like yourself. Wish us the best. Scary times, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about taking some of that money and making a day trade today because I have some free money, not the CRO money, because I have CRO, my 81,000 that's in there now. Because I obviously gathered more with the APY, but I have like 4,800 or so, just free um, cash that's in a Coinbase that I can use towards, a day trade, but I haven't found the right strategy to day trade right now. Um, like I can see the patterns and see different positions, but I always like to go into positions that have a heavy amount of movement. And I'm able to profit off of it very quickly or fairly quickly. Whether it's $100 or $200 or something like that, I'm looking to profit off of it. You're getting a gas error. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, thanks for responding. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I could tell you I don't know everything about what's happening there because they have a lot of things that are hidden behind the scenes when it comes to Shiba Inu, everything that they're doing with Shibarium and with the metaverse. I I mean, I haven't heard that they are close to launching the metaverse at all. Where did we hear this date of the metaverse coming the 14th? With no type of advertisement, no type of anything. How much of their land was actually sold? Don't they have like a thing that shows um their land or plots of land first? Is it .io? Want to show how many plots of land are sold? Um, that works. Yeah, I understand that. I still have my plot of land. Scroll out. Let's see all the ones that are open for minting. There's a lot that's still open for minting, but there's a lot that have already been minted. Uh, if you decide to mint a plot of land, you're like, all right, you know what? I'll go ahead and mint this. Mint with ETH, mint with SHIB, and it's gonna cost you 33 million SHIB, which is a low price to pay right now than what a lot of people paid in the beginning when they were buying these plots of land. Um, I wish I can go and like view it on OpenSea. I feel like there's I feel like they show you how much has been bought and how much is left. Oh man. All right, so total volume 935 ETH. Whatever the value of that was, I don't know if they basically took that and converted it right away. But you have 5,830 owners. 5,830 owners. You have 29% unique owners. Best offer was 0.11 WETH or 0.11 ETH. But again, 935 ETH that's there. If you're talking about dollars, and it's at $1,000, it's $935,000. Obviously, it's more than that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they plan on really doing with all of this, but um, hopefully it's not just a money grab. Because to tell you the truth, like they are not the controllers of Shiba Inu, right? But they are controllers of this ecosystem. And if they're looking at this as actually creating a metaverse, then great. If they're looking at this as just, oh, you know what, it's a money grab and we'll put this money in our pockets. I mean, I haven't heard of any money going to, anywhere to create anything. I heard the third floor, but I haven't seen any type of figures going anybody's way. Please let me know whatever it is you will be day trading. If I am gonna let anybody know, it would be the people on Patreon. It wouldn't be just you know putting it out here for YouTube if I was to do anything there. But again, I haven't found the right strategy. Granted, I haven't really been looking for that strategy heavily, because if I usually apply myself, I could probably do it within maybe a couple of hours to find the right strategy. But I haven't. I haven't done that because I haven't. I'm still like skeptical whether I want to do it because that money that I have there is supposed to be saved for taxes because taxes are coming up next month that I have to pay, and I don't really want to take any more money out of investments, but we'll see. Richie's Plain Talk. The news is saying the whole market down because of an upcoming interest hike. Um, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. When is the? Do we have a meeting for that? Do we have a meeting date for um, the interest numbers? Uh, uh, Fed meeting calendar. That's a OMC meeting. Why would they? I don't understand that. If we're not seeing interest hikes till the 21st or the 22nd of the month, then why? And maybe I'm getting the days wrong. Maybe that's the wrong meeting, actually. Da, 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 da. When's the next U.S. interest hike meeting? In March. Well, just give me the date. But yeah, it looks like the FOMC here. I don't know why they would just because maybe there's news about it. Because the FOMC meeting on March 22nd and March 21st, March 22nd to decide on the next course of action on a rate hike. Okay, it will be announced on March 22nd. All right, if it's being announced on March 22nd, it is March 3rd right now. Is it something that is brand new news that you're getting like interest hikes right now? Like they were like, oh, we're gonna get interest hikes, and that news came out either yesterday or today. Hike news. 16 hours ago, more Fed rate hikes coming if job growth and inflation surge. Um, well, then that brings up another question. Um, I can't think of the name of the meeting. CPI. Why couldn't I think of that? Meeting calendar, CPI, inflation. Wait, are we getting new estimates today? Is that what that's all about? Thursday, March 2nd, CPI flash estimate year over year. Yeah, so they're looking for forecast, or did we already get? No. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out because it definitely is dropping down by a lot. February 23. So this one for February, March 14th. So that's still middle of the month that we're going to get that CPI data. Typically, it is the middle of the month. For some reason, I thought data was released today, but were estimates released today? Ask ChatGPT why crypto crashed yesterday. They probably would say something dumb. Um, wait, I'm holding my Lunic till 2025. Good morning, Matt. Did you see Crypto King is trying to make something on Shibarium that burns Lunic and Shib? I mean, no, I haven't. Um, but good luck to him. I'll definitely want to see what's going on there. Man has to make money and get on his Patreon and find out. I mean, you get on the page. The point is that if I'm gonna help people, and if people are just going to say, all right, well, I see this investment that you're doing, or actually capture the strategy of making these investments, it makes sense to give it to the people that want to learn the most, that support the channel in the best way possible. So yeah, um, is it not Voyager liquidating its assets? Voyager is dumping a lot of coins, and that's why crypto is down. Uh, Silvergate Capital dropped 57% after Crypto Bank delays its annual report. Bitcoin's price slides margin after fallout. These crypto firms have decided to cut ties with Silvergate. 11 hours ago, 2 hours ago, while you're in finance, token rises 7% despite the market plunge. Of course, you want to push something different. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I don't really see much on that, but I can believe that can definitely take a hit. Let's see. Most cryptos are down except Caspa. Of course, you're going to push Caspa. Silvergate down or dropped by 50%. I did just see that. Paul Swap listed on MEXC. That's great. How's the volume looking for Paul Swap then? Bro, I've been watching you for over 2 years. Keep it up, brother. Haven't been in here for a while. I appreciate you watching and coming in and out of the live streams and watching different videos. So I appreciate you. Even if you only watch one every year, I appreciate you watching. People that are subscribed, people that comment. It does everything we need for the algorithm in order to gain a little bit of traction, you know. I see Voyager bankruptcy on a headline. Silvergate having ties to FTX. I feel like everything has ties to FTX at this point. The other thing isn't Voyager flooding the market with coins. Also, chat uh, is so busy. I tell you to ask later. The other thing isn't Voyager flooding the market with coins. If they're doing anything, they wouldn't be flooding the market with coins, like introducing those coins to the market. But um, uh, they're selling the positions, and I don't know if that's what you mean by flooding the market with coins, by releasing coins um, to releasing coins and then being able to capture the dollar side of it or whatever fiat currency side of it. And yes, that's the way it seems. I haven't seen much news on that though. I mean, if I type in Voyager, probably, but usually when you type in crypto news, if it is something that's massively affecting it, that's something that will pop up. SEC obligation to Voyager. Binance US deal questioned by a US judge. SEC objections to Voyager. Binance deal criticized by US judge. It's a different, seems like it's the same article, but a different person. The Silvergate Bank, Voyager Bank, Rep C, talked by the SEC. Okay, let me see this. Silvergate Bank, Exodus, Voyager bankruptcy judge shocked by SEC objection to Binance.us deal. A number of cryptocurrency firms, including Coinbase and Paxos, are ending their relationship with crypto-focused bank Silvergate after the bank delayed its 10K filing and said there were concerns about its ability to continue. Head of digital asset research Matthew Siegel shares his reaction as Bitcoin holds above 23,000 plus the latest deal from Voyager Digital Thursday court hearing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It seems like there's a lot, there's always something that just comes out of the blue and it just affects everything. You know? What happened to Voyager? No, I need to know about that. Get into a little bit more detail. SEC objections to Voyager Binance deal criticized by U.S. judge. On March 2nd, a U.S. bankruptcy judge on Thursday criticized the Securities and Exchange Commission for casting vague doubts about the crypto lender Voyager's digital's proposed sale to Binance.us, saying the regulator had essentially asked to stop everyone in their tracks or stop everybody in their tracks without explaining how to address its concern. The U.S. bankruptcy judge Michael Wiles made the remarks at a court hearing in New York to consider Voyager's digital restructuring plan that would sell its assets and transfer its customers to crypto exchange Binance.us. So when they're selling their assets, um, if it is a sell to where it's like I'm selling my assets to get a fiat dollar amount, or you're selling it to Binance.us in order to get a certain dollar amount or certain pennies on the dollar of what that's worth, that would be interesting. Even if Wiles confirmed the plan to sell, which Voyager values at 1.3 billion based on current crypto prices, cannot close until it gets final approval from the SEC and the Committee on Foreign Investment in the U.S., which has also raised doubt about the deal. SEC, which has objected to the sale, is currently investigating whether Voyager's crypto lending business involved in the sale of unregistered securities always falls back to that. It has raised concerns in the court filing that Voyager cannot prove that the Binance deal or any other crypto transaction complies with the U.S. Securities law. So basically, they're saying they're putting a stop on it because they don't know if it even complies with the with the laws at hand, and it's still considered unregistered securities. I mean, ridiculous. More black swan events. I mean, this whole thing just seems ridiculous. I mean, after you get like some positivity within the crypto market, boom, you get hit with a couple of positions or projects that are labeled as unregistered securities. Then you have a little bit of a decrease because it's like, well, do I want to get into here if this stable coin's not going to be as stable, if this position's being listed as an unregistered security? And then now you get into a situation where you have the same situation, and it stops maybe the sell of some assets and something positive that could happen to the market by seeing a lot of users flow over to Binance, even though that makes it still more of a monopoly, to tell you the truth. But still, definitely appreciate your honesty and not always blowing smoke. I try not to do that. Hey Matt, what do you think on Grove Coin? Are you or will you invest into them? They have 46 billion coin supply and blockchain coming. So I would say the reason why I wouldn't invest into it is because I'm not looking to find any investments. Not because it's not a good investment, because I have looked into Grove before. Um, I don't remember which one. I guess it's this one, GRV. Um, and you're seeing, I guess you have the wrong one because you said it has 48 or 46 million coin supply. Let's see. I'm picking the wrong one. Looking at the old one. Oh, I guess the old one's not coming up. But you do have Grove, which has 95 million in circulating supply, um, 13 million in volume, which looks like it's a good amount of volume, especially for the amount of market cap. Looks like it could have some potential just from this base information that I am seeing here, the amount of markets that you do have. You have a decent amount of markets, not a hell of a lot, no real huge exchanges. But I guess once you do get something like that, you would have more volume that flows into it. If we look at the overall highest price for the year, it's been $1.60. Lowest price has been 65 cents. So it's closer to the low than it is to the high. If I was brand new into, I definitely would think about making an investment into this because of the fact that it's so low, so close to the low rather than to the high. Now, I do want to understand if there was any dilution. So like I said, it would create a little bit of interest just looking at that information. Definitely looking at all history, I guess January 2023. It's pretty new, this new Grove coin. So I would like to probably factor in the older Grove coin to see what the history was as of that, and what did happen there. If I was gonna actually invest into it, I would want to look into that, because there may be some detail that we are missing as to why you're seeing a new Grove, right? Um, but anyways, yeah, it would definitely catch my eye, but there would be a lot more questions. I would tell you that I won't invest into it, not because it's not a good play. It's because I'm not looking to really invest into anything new right now, not while tax season is still here. Once I pay my taxes and also my car as well and everything that's happening there. So um, once I do that, then I'm looking to invest into more plays, or spread some money places. Um, did you hear South Dakota wants to ban crypto altogether and only will allow uh, CBDC? No, I didn't hear that. But I mean, it's up to them to do that. I mean, New York has found ways to ban like cryptocurrency or certain platforms that you can use, right? I don't know if that's still a thing, but I know they found a way to do it. I know, didn't China have like a ban on cryptocurrency and maybe still does? I haven't followed through with like world information, world news. But yeah, I mean, it's up to them to do that, which a lot of people from South Dakota would probably go, which I know not a single person from South Dakota. If somebody's from South Dakota here, now I do. I know not a single person. Anytime I meet somebody, whether it's online, they're from various places across the world. Um, and I've never heard anybody say they're from South Dakota. No offense to anybody that is from South Dakota. But yeah, if they do that, then I'm sure people are just going to find a way to trade with a VPN either way. Um, but I didn't hear that. No. Now that's the right Grove coin. The supply hasn't been updated. Okay, so the supply has decreased. Why is the supply so low? Is it because they burned off coins, or did they remove it from supply? Like as in like stakers, or are they locking up? Because you're seeing 50 million that's in 50 million, actually 86 million that's in two contract addresses. Why do you need that much in two contract addresses? Yeah, that's something that would be my next step to look into, and I would probably call it quits after that and not make an investment into it, just because I don't have an explanation on that, and I don't think there can be an explanation on that. Whether you're holding it for staking, it doesn't make sense to have that much for staking. 50% of your supply, that doesn't make sense. And whatever that 36% is, that can't even be for staking either. Like that's a huge amount that you have for there. And if you're holding it for some sort of foundation, that means it's going to be used or spent accordingly. So as you see higher prices, they spend it, decreases the price, dilutes the position, does all the negative things that you don't want to see within a position. Now, I'm not saying that it's a horrible investment, that you won't find success with it. Anybody can find success with the play as long as you are looking into it, and heavily understanding what you're investing into. I invest into things that may not be for everybody. You invest into things that may not be for me or for anybody else, or might be for the next person. But the point is that you have your strategy to make some money, and then if you wanted to play it long term, you can play it long term. So I'm not going to shoot down anybody's investment. I'm just saying that I personally would not invest into it, because I have unanswered questions that I don't know if I really want the answers to. It's a huge amount that's in the top two wallets. Hi Matt, I've asked you a while back to look into a coin called Dubs. Did you ever look at it? And if so, what do you think? Give me a second. Is it on Coin Market Cap? Dubs. So currently at 34 cents, you're seeing about 40%, 41% of the total circulating supply. So it's not bad. Fully diluted 3.4 million, 1.4 million total. I would say the volume is definitely, it hurts. Seeing 14,000 in volume is not enough volume. It looks like it only has, ability to be traded on Uniswap, which if this is new, then it makes sense to only have the ability to be traded on Uniswap. But you want to find a way to get other exchanges as they are seeing the investment grow, as you're seeing it up to a 1 million, 2 million, however many $1 million market cap. It shows that it could have potential, right? 4.1 million, that's out there. You're seeing a $1 million market cap, which shows so much growth from here. You've seen things that really don't seem like they have any type of use case that have billions of dollars in market cap. So to have a $1 million market cap, to at least see a 10 million or a 10x, you would hope that's the case. But let's look at the history of how long this has been around. So it's been around for about a month, or 2 months. 2 months is here. That's not bad. I mean, you would expect to see some sort of moves when it comes to that, but you're not seeing much, but you're not seeing a long time, right? It hasn't been around for a long time, so it hasn't had the time to kind of apply to some of these exchanges and everything there. If we look at the history, it's been up to 51 cents, down to 23 cents, so it's kind of in the middle of the road type of thing. Let's look at the holders within the position, 758. If we see in a contract address, again, 42% in the top wallet. I do not like seeing that, even though like you're probably using it for what you think is a good thing. You don't need 42% of your overall supply held up in a contract address, then 15%. Then you have open wallets. Don't look like there's any red flags with open wallets. You're seeing a 1.6% open wallet, so it's not bad at all. But again, that question of those two wallets that are up there, what are they being used for? And if they are, is it a lockup period to where things are being locked up heavily? I want to see it completely released. The only thing is, or the good thing is that you're not going to have a crazy amount of dilution by having, 40% or whatever in that top wallet. It may be a period to where certain amounts get released every like 12 months or 3 months or something. But it could provide a return. If I was new to crypto, or I was just about to get into a play, I would definitely say, all right, well, does this have any potential? Yes, it has a little bit of potential. Does it have any question marks? Yes, it does have some question marks. So I would probably, if I was really looking to get into a play, I would probably put my foot in the door to where it's like, all right, I have $100 or I have $50 or something, and I'm going to put it into that play. When knowing that I wanted to invest 1,000 or 2,000, I would take a percentage of that and say, look, this is what I'm going to invest into it, and kind of put my foot in the door. If things start to run, I gain something out of it. I don't get salty the fact that I didn't invest more because I chose to do this. And hopefully you can gain something. But if you lose something, you lose a lot less than if you invested $1,000. Does that make sense? I still have to do this damn Windows update. Uh, Anyways, Matt, as always, your stream is informative and awesome. But I have to get should be inspected. I'll be listening. PA. Yeah. Uh, Thank you for watching. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate that a lot. Um, why you keep posting clickbait videos over and over? What clickbait videos? Please tell me, Luke. Are you looking for a response here? Is that all you're looking for? Are you just looking for? I mean, you could just ask a question and you'll probably get a response. Is that all you're looking for? Because I don't have any clickbait videos. Like, what is going on with crypto? Crypto is down. Crypto's getting hit pretty hard from being at a 1.6 or $1.06 trillion market cap, falling even more, right? Seeing Ethereum below that 1600 mark when it was just above 1700, seeing Bitcoin down to less than 23K. So it makes sense. Crypto's not finished. I think Binance is hinting a Paul swap listing on their with their Paul T-folio tweet. Interesting. I haven't seen a tweet by the. I haven't really been hovering over what people do on Twitter. Um, New York allows crypto with regulation, not so much crypto mining. Okay. At some points, they have some sort of bans. Guys, if you could hit the like button, please do so. We got 242 people here, and we got 100 plus likes. I don't know exactly how many, but 100 plus likes. If you guys can get me, I would love to get to 200 by the end of this stream, which is not going to be a long stream. I just wanted to talk about crypto a little bit. Then I got to start recording some videos. I still do have to work on the yard a little bit before it starts to rain over here. And then I have a meeting at 12, which I do plan to record it. And if it's something that's personal, obviously we're not going to do that. Like if we're going through his portfolio or anything like that, I might try to not show any of that information there. But anything that you can learn education wise, yeah, I'm definitely down for that. 3-month member hype. Thank you for being a member. Law Ground Commission. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Being a member for 3 months. Yes, man. I'm going to ask them about the top wallet. I appreciate it. Well, yeah. You have to get that information from them, or you can probably search maybe their Twitter, or they have some sort of news to understand what that's all about. Again, it may be a lockup. I mean, that's usually what happens is they have some sort of lockup for the founders or people that are not just the founders, but the influencers or ambassadors or whoever, that you have a lockup period for some of those. But I just don't understand why you need that much for a lockup period. That's a lot. Like typically you'll have people that get 1%, but if you're giving like a founder 20% or 10% of something, that's usually not the best situation because they shouldn't be able to sell 10%. you want to think of it as a business. This is the way this is the difference between business and cryptocurrency is people want to think of it as a business. Oh, I created this. This is my baby. I want to hold 50%. But you can't. It's not going to be a legit position if you're holding 50% of your project. Now, if you hold control and you can do so much with the project, then that's great. Um, but if you are trying to gain or have 50% of your investment, it's not like a stock to where you own 50% of your business as you own the stock that's there. Publicly traded company. If you own majority of the shares, you are the owner of the business, right? That's just how that works. But if you're in the crypto market, you're not you're not doing that. It's frowned upon to hold 50%. It's frowned upon to hold over, I think, 10%. Is it 10%? It might be 5% for the owner's wallet. Now, to have control over all the other wallets that may have an input to it, maybe like a staking, maybe a small foundation. Uh, I don't know what else. Just a bunch of other stuff is okay to have control over that, but your own wallet, yeah, no. Before you go, do the following news about Solana, yeah, and their plans for their network. Do the following news about Solana and the plans for their network? What do you mean, do the following news? I don't really have any news for Solana today. I mean, I've talked about Solana previously as an investment, not really about what their plans are. Really wanting Ethereum to drop back down to 1,000 or 1,200 range, and CRO to get back down to 5 cents. Yeah, I mean, that would be great if it does get down to 5 cents or even lower. Then I would be able to pick up so much more. I was hoping that we would see some hints to a ton of negativity. Like when we did see the fact that people were questioning them and going, oh, crypto.com is going to be the next one, CRO is going down, all that stuff. If we saw CRO go down to like 1 cent, um, yeah, I would be picking up so much of CRO because I definitely believe that um, they had a handle on things when it comes to security. It comes to being one for one. Um, so I would have loved to pick up a lot more, but I want to get to. I would love to have 100,000 without spending a crazy amount of more money because I already have. I already invested 12 to 13 thousand dollars, and now I'm sitting at a value of like 6 or 7, something like that. Maybe a little bit less. So I'm hoping that we can obviously see this push a lot further and be able to gain a lot more. Do you follow the news? Sometimes. I mean, it's tough to figure out what's news that's like politically driven and what's just news for being news. There's a lot of things that automatically get politically driven or get certain things pushed where it's like Shiba Inu, you get Shiba Inu, but Shiba Inu is like the past. They'll say that in the thing. Shiba Inu is the past and we'll buy this token over here. And it's all based on the fact that they're either getting paid to push that. It could be politically driven as well. And I just want to find or weed out those. So it's very tough to find that news. And I'm always trying to go through most articles that have the same information. Um, that don't push a certain narrative. It's just like, here's the information and that's it, you know? So yeah, I do follow the news a little bit. Typo, I missed a word. Can Lunix still hit 0.000.001 with the SEC's attack? Yes. Yeah, I believe it definitely can. If CRO got to zero point zero 0.01 or 1 cent, I'd put I put so much in. I'd have 25,000 CRO in at like 5 cents, 5.5 cents. So yeah, I would love to buy a ton more. Um, but like I said, I'm not really investing any money right now. I'm hoping. See, I want the markets to push up because then I use less money for taxes because I do invest my tax money into the markets, which obviously investing my tax money over this last year did not work out so positively like it did before. So things are down to lower levels, which means I have to pull out more investments in order to pay those taxes there. But I'm hoping that we could see this push up a lot more so that I pull out less, because the different positions that I do not want to pull out, definitely CRO. I don't want to pull that out. I don't want to pull out Terra Luna Classic. I don't want to pull out Shiba Inu. I don't want to pull out Ethereum. Um, and there's some other plays that I really don't want to pull out as well. So we'll see. We'll see how all of that plays out. I know I have an investment in Farm to where I invested at $27, and I was hoping that would push up to uh, about $50+ maybe even 100 by this time. We didn't see that. Obviously, the markets are just starting to recover a little bit more, but we'll see. Maybe crypto gains are the friends we made along the way. That's funny. Um, could be. That could be a bonus. Let's say that. So would you consider CRO a security? No, I wouldn't consider CRO a security. I think the argument could be made that exchange tokens are securities of that exchange. I mean, an argument for any, this is the thing that they're trying to do. An argument could be made for anything there to be a security. That's why they keep pushing for all of these cryptocurrencies. Like the fact that they're arguing that BUSD is a security makes no sense to me whatsoever, right? That a stablecoin can be listed as a security. It's not about them making money in any scenario. So I don't understand how it could be labeled as a security. I guess with anything you can try and apply or mix up the words to make it seem like that is the case with any position. So, um, if you're looking through a tunnel and saying this is the definition, is it a security, you would say no. But if you're looking at it instead of a tunnel vision, you're looking out, into the open ocean, right, of opportunities and things that could apply to this one definition. It's like you have multiple lines that all lead up to the same definition. It's like when you go on the internet and you could find any, like you can be like, oh, this word means this or this means this. You can find a conclusion to where somebody agrees with what you are saying. And then you're like, see, look, this came from bumbledorf.com. And it's like, is that a good source? I don't know. They seem like they're a good source. They seem knowledgeable, but you would trust this site because it's a CDC site or something, or it's a whatever site, and then you find out it's politically driven, and you're like, well, that's just based on what the politics, and then you're arguing and you're having a debate on who's right about a standard definition. But it doesn't matter. The point is that I don't think it is, but they can argue all they want. We'll see how this all plays out. But they don't profit. They don't profit off of CRO, off of the token. So it's not something that you can label as security because of that. It's not purely for the for profit. Um, Matt, do you sell your top gainer? Wait, do you sell your top gainer and sell your biggest loss uh, and buy back in to avoid the taxes too? Just wondering. Um, so I don't know what's going on out there. Is there a? Give me a second. Going out there, guys. I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I don't know why I hear a radio going off somewhere. It might be somebody's car, but I don't see a car out there. It sounds like it's coming. It's happening out of my Alexa. So I don't know what's going on upstairs. All right, guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for everybody, all of the subscribers, all of the members, everything. But yeah, they don't make money off of Wait, they don't make anything if you buy CRO from them. No, they don't. They make something off of the fees. They don't make anything off of the CRO. Now, if they have CRO, it's a different story. They're holding an investment, or they're holding a cryptocurrency, but it's not, they don't make anything off the sale of CRO. They're getting a fee off of if you trade on there. So if you're holding their cryptocurrency, it gives the cryptocurrency more value. But yeah, anyways, I got to get out of here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate everybody being here. I would love to be live for a little bit longer, but I got to go check this out. And I also have to record some videos.